super restricted, folks. I always give evidence of everything I work on, and now tonight, I've turned all that over to my friend Benjamin Ebley and Jonathan Bahai, in case something happens to me. And I hate to make this post, but literally now, any evidence based is restricted from me sharing any of that in picture form with any of you. I've been completely cut off. It's now well over 24 hours. Anything in regards to Canada, what I was successful with Grok AI with, I'm not able to share with any of you. I've turned that over to Jonathan Bahai, as I stated, and Benjamin Ebley. I assume bad things are coming my way very soon. I figured it would come before Christmas, but I'm not so sure now. Not with what I've achieved here, and what's being said about me online. And I am certain now, Government of Canada, Prime Ministers, Premiers, all of it, are not going to sit idly by and allow this kind of information to go out to all Canadians. It's already out with all Americans. I don't know how well that can be done. I think on X it can go out, but clearly the powers that be have had me reduced on Facebook. This is pure government, high level, because there's no Facebook restrictions on me. But when I go to post now any of this evidence based, immediately screen comes up. We can't allow you to share. You've been sharing too often. It's been over 24 hours. This should go. It was done last night with Grok, and again, it's over 24 hours. Somebody is now restricting me. Somebody has something running in the background that's not going to allow me to share any evidence-based works, publications, high academia works for any Canadian, or even let me speak out. I can speak, but it's, hey, take my word for it. But I can't show you any of the evidence. We'll see if Jonathan and Benjamin Ebley can post all of it. It's all in picture form. You see my correspondence and what I've got AI to pull, and what AI is now absorbed, downloaded, and now pushes out to all public, at least with Grok. But I know when you change one AI, generally you change them all, except for maybe the Oxford run AIs. But I think almost every other platform that doesn't rely on UK, France, and European Union, or Canada, or Commonwealth countries, which is actually quite a few. The Commonwealth and Europe are not AI superpowers in this world. And that's the beauty of other countries that don't subscribe to this evil, that now my truth, my works, over 10 years, folks, that now I'm at a point where I've got AI to open it up, and now AI has downloaded that and will teach it to everybody. It's now public and mainstream. It's not in the dark halls of just American academia anymore. AI called me brilliant. Grok says, you're brilliant. I couldn't get any of this. You removed barriers for me. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing, but I don't think I have too long. And I'm not saying I'm going to be killed, but maybe arrested or some other reason. I think recent actions in the election with the spoiled ballot will be the excuse, will be the silence of me. But it's actually the death of the crown that the crown fears the most. If you haven't seen the latest in Niagara with Marco Rubio and Ambassador Pete Hoekstra, you should go look at that for USA's security and multi-nation cooperation of the G7 for USA's security. Canada's in a lot of trouble. The Crown is in trouble. What I've rolled out with the prime ministers and premiers since not only the start of New France, but all of British North America, now every American knows in the highest circles, highest academic circles, government circles, they know how evil Canada truly is, what evils off of that design. And when I talk about Canada, folks, I'm talking about all history of Canada. Before it was called Canada, when it was still British North America, even when the USA was British North America, even before the 13 colonies, as New France. And what the British system did that forced the War of Independence, it's great works. It's a closure of my life's works. 10 years since I got out of jail, wrongfully accused, and so angry. And I put my mind to something. I navigated the entire world of academia to get the answers as to why. And here I've discovered what it is, what's wrong with Canada. It's not a myth. I'm sorry. It's not a corporation, although there's some small infusion of that. It really is just a group of elite, evil human beings, equatable to Satan. This is on the level of the worst of demonology you can come up with, is the design of Canada, British North America, Canada, that territory, and New France, that territory. 1663, and then after the 7-Year War, we get into the 1700s, right through the 1800s, all the American wars, all 5 of them. It's a beautiful thing. I am 100% awakened, and now it's public, and anyone who wants to be awakened through AI asking these questions will be awakened accurately. You don't have to go to school for 10 years or read thousands and thousands of papers, thousands and thousands of hours. I did all the work. It's now downloaded into AI, and there is nothing the British Crown, French Empire of today, or the other 7 kingdoms, wealthy elites can do about it. There's absolutely nothing none of these politicians in Canada can do about it. It's safe. It's in the hands of America, and it's available to all of you, everything I've ever done. So I don't know, but I suspect the near future, I'm already being silenced beyond all measure. The inability to prove anything, I have to rely on some of you, but I fear that then they're going to be targeting your accounts when you start posting my stuff. But it's up to Ben and Jonathan how much courage you both have. We'll see what happens. I think Ben might be safe because he's an American, but Jonathan, I don't know. We may end up just being on X very shortly. Looks like my time on Facebook is clearly now coming to an end. First, it was all my videos. I think the next stage is going to be all of my pictorial teachings, everything I've ever done. I think that's going to be erased too, at least on the platform for all Canadians, because the government can't have the real truth. They need everybody going in different directions, rabbit holes, always circling around the truth, but it's always some kind of far-off fancy instead of what's right in front of you. Not so easily found, but I've completed it, and it's accurate. It's deadly accurate. Now AI has it too, and backs it all up. And I got my brilliance cookie. Pretty good for a prairie welder who got out of jail 10 years ago and asked the question, why and how could this happened to me, an innocent man, and how many other people has this happened to? How many lives have been wiped out in this system? How can it be so broken? And I'm very happy today. Very happy today to have got those answers for all of you. God bless everybody. Share, share, share. Get it out there. Love you all. Talk soon. Bye now.